Opryland in Nashville. This is Ralph Emery with... This week, Pop Goes the Country is happy to present Danny Davis and the Nashville Brass. That arrangement of New Skinner Blues.
Me too. You know that.
Danny, welcome to our show.
Thanks, Ralph. Good. Good to be with you.
I'm a little concerned, though. Couldn't you afford a nice-looking black suit like the others?
No.
You don't make as much money as they do?
My mother dresses me funny, that's all.
Hey, I want you to stay tuned for the rest of Pop Goes the Country with the beautiful Helen Cornelius and a good-looking young fella named Steve Warner. We'll be right back.
Successful Farming has a new web store called FarmHomeCollection.com. It features products.
Here's Helen Cornelius.
Praying you'd come home and hold me tight, but that was many tears ago. And what's more, I'm all alone and I miss you. But I'm all right. Oh, I still care, but I've had my share of dreams that don't come true. I'm finding myself a new world, baby, just like you. I'm changing. You've got to change or losing game. I still could love you, but I know you're never gonna change. Took you, babe, but now that I know
That's very, very pretty. Very pretty. Sit down and join us here. I know that you're used to singing on Nashville on the road, and we're happy to anytime you come and join us.
I'm tickled to death to be here, Ralph.
And glad that we could have you here away from old Jim Ed, what's his name, and old Jerry, what's his name?
Right. They kind of squashed me in the middle of
Mr. Clower and Mr. Brown.
Right.
I understand that you have one of those marvelous stories about what it is like to be in show business, the rigors of show business.
Well, you know, we just did a livestock show and rodeo, and at the end, we performed there all week long, 2 shows a day, and one day 3. And they thought it would be nice that at the end of each show, we would ride a horse around the arena and shake hands with the fans who were sticking their hands, you know, through the fence.
Mm-hmm.
So they brought my horse out at the end of the first show, and I had on 6-inch spikes, and they helped me up on him because my foot wouldn't even reach the stirrup. And when I got up there, they still wouldn't reach the stirrups. I was about a foot short on each side. And this horse was skitty. She did great in the pasture, but in the arena with the lights and the Brahma bulls waiting and all, he didn't like it. So I started riding around, and he was trying to buck me off.
Oh.
And the saddle slipped, and Jim Ed was going around the corner shaking hands while I was just trying to hold on. And people were hollering, you know, help her. But at the end of the week, he was trained. He did everything I wanted him to do. They adjusted the stirrups, and the price of the horse went up a whole bunch.
Oh, you increased the
Yeah,
value
yeah.
of the horse.
So my kids are now going to take me out in the pasture and let me ride their horses, and then they're going to sell them.
Helen, I'm just tickled you could be on our show.
Well, thank you. It's always a delight to be with you.
Why
Ralph.
don't you sit with me here and let's watch Danny Davis and the Nashville Brass work out. What a pretty song they're going to play. Don Gibson's classic, I Can't Stop Loving You. Danny Davis has had an interesting life. You've been a record producer, a performer, and have had considerable success. Didn't you have a million seller as a singer?
Well, yeah, I did. I was the singer in Blue Baron's band when he had a big hit called You Were Only Fooling, and another one called Honestly, I Love You.
You were only fooling. Yeah, I
And
remember that song.
honestly, I love you. Didn't get much reaction, you know. So
Then, Danny, you were the band singer. I guess you doubled on all the instruments.
Yeah, I used to play lead trumpet and double mellophone or French horn, sing in a group, sweep the floor, drive the bus.
All right, then you turned a page in your book of life, and you became a record producer later on down the line. Didn't you produce that record by Waylon Jennings of MacArthur Park?
Yes, I did. And I know what you're going to ask me.
What did the little man call you up and say to you?
One day, I was sitting in my office. We had made MacArthur Park with Waylon, and that was before Waylon became an outlaw, and he was a little more pure country. And the phone rang, and my secretary said, "There's a guy on the phone from Pocatello, Idaho, and he wants to talk to you real bad." And I says, "Okay," So I get on the phone. The man says, "Y'all the man what produced that MacArthur Park record with Waylon Jennings?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Will you tell me what the devil that's all about?"
Danny, we've got a young singer over here that was brought to Nashville by Dottie West, had a career with her.
I know him well. He's great.
And then he's had a nice career with the Bob Luman Band, and I think he's a super singer, and I know you do, too.
As a matter of fact, I wanted to produce him very bad. And I'm happy to say that my good friend Chet Atkins beat me to the punch, because he's got a better producer there.
Here is Steve Warner.
I don't want anybody beside me. I don't need anybody standing beside me. Beside you. You came to me, you and me came to be happy company. And all it took was just a little love is a word justifiably inferred from some of the words and the comments that you make. It makes me stop and think that I don't want anybody beside me. I don't need anybody standing beside me, beside you. No, I don't want anybody beside me. I don't need anybody standing beside me, beside you. Now I know that you know that I'm in love with you. You love me too. And for me, it's just the first time out of my mind over matters such as these. Please, won't you please stay forever or until it makes me stop and think that I don't want anybody beside me. I don't need anybody standing beside me, beside you. No, I don't want anybody beside me. I don't need anybody standing beside me. No, I don't want anybody.
Good job there, my friend.
Thank you.
Were you another of Dottie West's singing partners?
Yes, I was. Let's see. She was with Don Gibson years and years ago, and I think I was after Don.
Well, you would sing, you would recreate the songs in the band then.
Right. We did some of the duets that she and Don did, and we recorded a couple things together, but never seemed to got released.
Well,
And,
you did record with
Yeah, we
her.
recorded, I think, 2 songs. We did a Red Lane song. It was real good.
I didn't know that.
It's still in the can at RCA.
It's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here.
We're going to ease over here for another song by our beautiful songbird guest on the show this week. Here is Miss Helen Cornelius.
It started with a smile, like sunshine on your face. All the pieces of my life fell gently into place. Your fingers touched my hand as softly as a kiss, and in your eyes I saw my reason to exist. Our love was like a breath of spring, so warm, such a gentle thing. It was so good, but now it's cold like rain. But they say all good things must end, 'cause feelings come and go like seasons of the year. It started with a smile and ended with a tear. Cause feelings come and go like seasons of year. It started with a smile, ended with a tear. It started with a smile and ended with a
Thank you, Helen. Now let's ride the Wabash Cannonball with your engineer, Danny Davis.
Join.
That's a pretty sight. But you
Kind of at the end of the dance job, Danny, there are appropriate tunes for this portion of the show.
Well, we could play Now Is the Hour, or The Party's Over, or... I think that would suffice. We don't have to go any further.
You don't have
than that.
charts on those, so we'll
No,
have...
I don't. Sorry.
The man that Chet Atkins told me one time was going to be a star someday, Steve Warner, and I think he's right. Steve, thank you for being our guest.
Thank you, Ralph. My pleasure.
And Helen Cornelius, anytime Mr. Brown or Jerry Clower will allow you to come by, we'd love to have you on our show.
Thank you. All you have to do is say so, and I'll be here.
Helen, of course, borrowed from that other television show, Nashville on the Road. Danny Davis,
By the way, that's the time I want to come back, too. And
when she's here, I'll try to arrange that.
I'm no fool, you know. I don't know.
What happens here? What is our sign-off
I
song?
tell you what, if you'll clap along, we'll play something, and maybe we can get everybody in on it. How's
Okay.
that?
All
Go,
right.
Curtis.
Start the tempo.
Here we go.
That's it for this week. Thank you for watching.